Do you own an Alta Labs network with Alta Labs equipment, or maybe you're thinking of buying some Alta Labs network equipment? Well, in this video I'm going to show you some tips and tricks that you may or may not know that you can do in the Alta Labs network controller. So let's hop onto the computer behind me and I'll show you some tips and tricks on how to do things. So let's get to it, and here we are in the devices tab at the top here. So to get to the devices, you'll be logged straight into the dashboard, so just select devices from the top. What you can do is click on the device icon. So in the devices tab here, what it does is provides a list of all your clients connected to your Alta Labs network. So here we have the Alta Control, so that's the Alta Labs local network controller. So you don't have to use the cloud. If you don't want, you can use Alta Control, which is their on-premise local network controller. So what we can do is, if we click the icon next to Alta Control, this will automatically bring up a pop-up window here where you can change settings quickly for example, VLAN. So if you want to associate this Alta Control with another VLAN other than the default, you can enter another VLAN in there. We'll go into VLANs in another video, in depth by the way. And you can also give it a static IP address. So if you want to have a static IP address for your Alta Control, you click here, and you can also associate download and upload rates. You can also change the device icon. So if you click here, it will give you a whole selection of device icons that you can set to your specific device in the list of client devices here. What you can also do is click Advanced, and this will give you a universal plug and play option, which is currently disabled. And what you can also do in this pop-up window is click Info, and it will give you the IP address of the device, MAC address, make, so on, and traffic. So to get out of this, all you do is click X. We can also do it for the wireless client. So as you'll see, we've got a wireless symbol next to this one, and this is the PC that I'm on at the moment. So it's WRK1, which is this PC. And if we click the wireless icon next to the device, it will show different options to what it did with the Alta Control pop-up. So for example, you can set network type. So you can have it specifically allocated to a standard, small, large, IoT, internet only. So if you want to allow only internet access with this device, you would associate it with one of those. Again, you can also associate it with a VLAN, give it a static IP address, set download and upload rates, and also you can bypass hotspots if you want. We can also change the device icon, and if you click Advanced, you can also give it UPnP option again. And of course you can also click the info icon, which will give you the IP address of the device, MAC address, make, channel it's connected to, SSID, so on. Now what you can also do is click DPI, which is Deep Packet Inspection. So what it will do is give you a deep packet inspection for that device. So it'll tell you what protocols it's using. As you can see, it's using TLS for the whole of this. If it was other protocols, then it would give it a different color, and it would be split with this donut here in different colors. And what you can also do with your wireless devices is click this curved arrow here, and what it will do is disconnect the device temporarily and then reconnect it to your wireless network. So if you want to take an access point down, but you want to leave your devices connected, what you could do is take your access point down, click reconnect, and then it would pick up the next available access point. So you can also click the X to block the device from the network, should you so wish, but I wouldn't recommend doing it for any of the Alta Labs equipment. And that's basically the device tab. And you can also rename your devices if you so wish. So for example, all you do is click on the name and then give it a new name in this box here, press enter, and it will change the device name. So now let's click on the settings tab. So click settings at the top here, and this will take you into the Wi-Fi networks. And here you'll see we've got the Wi-Fi network broadcasting as MTT Lab. So if you want to change any of your wireless settings for your already set up networks, all you do is click the icon and it will take you into the Wi-Fi settings screen, where you can go in and change various Wi-Fi settings for your SSIDs. Then to get out of it, you just click back. And what you can also do is add new SSIDs by clicking the Add New button, typing in the SSIDs, and then what you can do is select Wi-Fi security. So for example, you can have a password, enterprise, where you can have a radius server, or you can have it open, where you don't require any passwords to access the wireless network. If you're, for example, providing free Wi-Fi in your area. So on to the next tab, we go to System, and what you can do is change the LED colours of the devices. For example, you can change the access point LED colours from white to blue, or turn them off completely if you so wish. Mine's currently set at white, as you'll see, and what you can also do is change the Alta Labs logo on the top of the network devices. So for example, you can set the switches and router LED colour, so that's the big A logo on the top of the device. You can select red, orange, yellow, green, turquoise, blue, purple, or you can turn the LEDs off. You can also have a different colour for the controller LED, so that is the Alta Control box, so you could have a different colour for that and a different colour for your switches and routers if you so wish. So just select from the drop down list which colour you want, and it will automatically apply that colour to your network devices. Now again, in the System tab, what you can also do is disable automatic device updates. So if you like to update your devices manually when you so choose at various times, then all you need to do is click this slider to the left, as you'll see I've already done, and it will disable automatic device updates. And what you can also do underneath is for the Alta Control version, you'll see it's version 1.0T. So what you can also do is check for new updates by just clicking the check button here. Now what happens if you're in a different time zone? Well, what you can do here again in the System tab is change your time zone from, for example, here, Europe, London. You'll click change time zone, and then a map will pop up, which will allow you to select the location on the map where your time zone is. Click OK and it will change your time zone. Now to change your system theme, again, we're in the Settings tab at the top here, and then we select the sub-tab which is for System. Scroll down and you will see we've got an option there for theme. So if you want to change your background of your theme, for example, you want it in dark mode, then all you do is select dark theme from the drop down list here, and this will apply the dark theme, which actually I think is a lot better than the white theme. So we'll leave it on that. Deep packet inspection. Well, Alta Labs has deep packet inspection for the data transferred through your network. To enable or disable this, all you would do is again in the Settings tab and then in System, scroll down and you will see we've got the DPI engine. If you can't see DPI engine, all you need to do is click Advanced here and it should bring all the advanced options. Now DPI engine should be automatically enabled by default, so you shouldn't need to change this at all. And the deep packet inspection doesn't seem to slow down the network much at all. So I would leave this option enabled, which will give you deep packet inspection statistics like I showed you in the list of devices when we brought up the coloured donut and the pop-up. So if you didn't see that, I'll just click back and show you it now. So we'll go to devices. For example, if we select WRK1, which is the Wi-Fi client, you'll see we've got a pop-up window. So if you go to info, then at the bottom, you'll see we've got DPI. So all you need to do is open up DPI by clicking the arrow, and it will show you the deep packet inspection. You'll see we've got TLS and DNS in there. So that's what deep packet inspection is. It provides an analysis of specific traffic for specific devices on your network. So we'll go back into the settings and into system and advanced at the bottom, and you will see that we've got a 2 GHz auto channel restriction and a 5 GHz auto channel restriction. Now what this does is allows you to block access to specific Wi-Fi channels for your access point. So if there's heavily congested access point channels that you don't want your access points to use, for example, if your neighbours are using those channels, then what you could do is in the arrow next to the 2 GHz auto channel restriction and the 5 GHz auto channel restriction. So the arrows here, if you select those, it will allow you to pick channels that you don't want your access points to use. So for example, we've got 14 in there, so access points will not use channel 14. And for the 5 GHz, you'll see we've got channel 140. Now I've got access points broadcasting on 140 on a different network, hence why I've selected channel 140 to be blocked for this Alta Labs network. So that's how easy it is to block channels and restrict them in your Alta Labs network. Want to take manual backups of your Alta Labs network? Well, you can. Again, in the settings tab, and then in system again, that we're already in, scroll down to the very bottom of the page and you'll see we've got a backup option. So all you do to take a backup is click download. A pop-up window will then appear asking you where to save the backup. So all you do is select the location, click save, and it will then save a backup of your Alta Labs network and settings. Now what happens if you want to restore a backup? Well, all you do is for the restore option here, which is below the backup option, all you do is select choose file, browse to the location where you saved your file, and then select open, and it will proceed to restore that network back into your Alta Labs network controller. Here in the settings tab again, then in the sub tab, select users. This will show you a list of users currently set up on your Alta Labs network. You'll see we've got Tim and the logo here. Far right side, we've got notifications and permissions. Here you'll see under the first icon, this is for network device disconnections. So it means with a tick in that box, you'll get notified when the network devices get disconnected. For example, if your internet goes down, you'll get an email notification. The second one along is for network access requests. So if someone wants access to your network, you will get notification of this by email. The third one is for intrusion detection alerts. So if, for example, someone tries to access your network, then you can enable intrusion detection alert. So to do this, tick the box and you'll see we've got a tick in that box. To add another user, all you would do is click invite a user, then you'll get a pop-up on screen. So all you need to do is enter their email address and then select which options you want to allow this user to have. For example, do you want them to be an administrator? And do you want them to have all password access and also unlock passwords? Now these refer to these permissions here. So just check these permissions and see which ones you want to allow the user to have. They will then get sent an email to accept or decline to become a user of your Alta Labs network. Blocking things on your network. Well, did you know you can do this in Alta Labs? To do this, select settings at the top here, then select the filter option, and you will see we've got blocked applications Wi-Fi. So what you can do is actually block your Wi-Fi devices from accessing certain websites or groups of applications. So for example, you'll see we've got in blocked applications, we've got Apple in there. So now if I open up a new tab, try to go to apple.com, it will no longer load the Apple website. So that's how easy it is to block a device in the Alta Labs network from accessing a certain web page or groups of web pages. So to do this, all you need to do to add more is click the arrow, and you will see we've got a whole list. For example, AccuWeather, Activision. Now you'll also see that there are red icons and blue icons. Now, to block individual websites or protocols or applications, all you need to do to select those is pick the one in red. It will then disable access for your Wi-Fi clients to that specific protocol or application or website. However, if you want to select groups, then these are coloured in blue. So for example, if you want to block any type of chat application or protocol or website, then what you would do is select chat, and it should block all specific chat applications, websites or protocols using chat. So then when you're done selecting the blocked applications, all you need to do is click Save. Now you can also block domains. For example, in this same tab, so select Settings, Filter, and here you'll see we've got block domains. So all you need to do is type in the domain that you want to block and then abc.com. So once you've finished entering your domains on separate lines, click Save, and then it will proceed to block your Wi-Fi clients from accessing apple.com and abc.com or any others that in this block domains list. So that's how easy it is to block certain things for your Wi-Fi clients from accessing on your Alta Labs network. Anyway, that will do it for this video, and I'll be back again soon with more videos on my YouTube channel on various subjects. So thanks for watching this video, take care, and I'll be back again soon. Bye for now.